Very9 here with another bit of Valorant news. So we in the Onyx Spire really wanted to believe the devs a few weeks ago when they showed us just what they'd done to kill Peeker's advantage for good, but we couldn't help but notice something that sure felt a lot like it was still happening. For those uninitiated in blaming losses on the game, Peeker's advantage is a common issue in this sort of FPS, where if a player peeks around a corner quickly enough, they can aim at an enemy and get a kill before they even appear on that enemy's screen, which is not exactly a fun experience for the person trying to hold said angle. Call it confirmation bias, but it seemed to happen more and more as we pointed it out. The scary thing is, it didn't seem to have any correlation to ping or those beautiful 128-tick servers. In fact, some of the most egregious cases were happening on perfectly level playing ground. Lucky or unlucky as it may be, our gaslit confusion has come to an end, as many high-profile personalities in Valorant like Liam O'Weagle, Summit, and Flom have all come out this week saying and demonstrating that the Peeker's advantage is present in the game, and it's stronger than ever. Flom in particular argued that he didn't think that the issue even was related to ping or the server quality, but instead to a new bit of anti-cheat instituted by Riot to try and reduce wall hacks called Fog of War. No, MOBA players, not that Fog of War. Basically, this little bit of software stops enemies that are behind full cover from even rendering on your computer, so that if you somehow manage to look through a wall, you still won't be able to see them. Flom's suggestion seems to be that either the idea behind the program is just fundamentally broken, or it's malfunctioning enough that the render is taking a while and making it to where the peeking enemy doesn't appear for a significant number of frames. As ominous as it seems for Riot to claim to have completely beaten this issue only to seemingly cause it in a different way, we do well to remember that they're interested chiefly in making a good game, and we are testing the beta, so it makes sense to give them a break on this for now. If the issue persists after full launch, though, it'll be time to start having some serious talks about how Riot's insistence on heavy anti-cheat is affecting the player experience. In other news, one of Riot's lead designers, Greenlee, appeared earlier this week on Twitter with a clip of some pretty extreme toxicity that she had experienced in the game, as in sexism and harassment. You know, you've played FPSs before. Anna Donlon, also a Riot dev, continued the conversation, condemning the toxicity in the current state of the game and saying that Riot is, quote, looking into long-term solutions to make Valorant safe to play, even in solo queue. Big words. Now, every new game wants to make sure they don't have a toxic community, and it's not like many of them succeed in any capacity. Still, exposing the issue in their own game to the public on Twitter is not normal. Either something is very strange over at Riot, or someone is confident that they can make a real difference. Whatever the case, I'll be excited to watch where that goes. One last thing, and it's a big one. Vanguard, the new anti-cheat software for Valorant, will now show a system tray icon after your next reboot. From this tray, you'll be able to turn off or even uninstall the Vanguard system at any time. It won't let you back into the game until you've re-enabled the system and rebooted your computer, but this simple change will make many much more comfortable with the software as a whole. By allowing the user to disable it at will, many beliefs about the system being used as spyware or malware will be abated, at least temporarily. Also, the problem of having Vanguard just eat your computer specs alive when you're not even playing the game finally has a front-end solve, so kudos for that. That's going to be all for today, but tell us what you think about Valorant's new moves against online cheaters, and how that's affecting your experience. Also, a like or a subscribe would go a crazy long way, but that's kind of your call. Bye now.